Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Scott Barnes Show. And in today's video, we're going to be making some carnita tacos, white boy style. Now, I have been looking throughout the interweb, YouTube, and have kind of condensed all of the recipes into a self-taught version of carnita tacos. So what I did was I went to HEB, I bought me a bone-in pork butt for $8.69. So $8.50. This will feed an entire party and some. So this will take care of everything. We've got some spices in orange. We've got our big bucket to put everything in for it to slow cook. We're gonna be doing it on the stove here. So let's get started and get these cooking. Now this is gonna be a super and easy, simple process to get going. The first thing we wanna do is open up our pork butt. I got a bone in. Now, before I put this in the pot, look at the fat content that we've got on this pork butt. We've got the bone in. This is a great cut of pork. So we're just going to throw that in right there, toss the trash. And then we're going to take an orange. We're just going to go ahead and cut it in half. That was kind of half, I guess, right? Just kind of half. And then go ahead and we're just going to squeeze a little bit of that juice in there, just kind of marinate the pork, and then toss it in, all right? We want those orange peels to stay in there, all right? All right, we'll move this to the side. Now, it's up to you how traditional you want to go. I'm gonna use Crisco today. Sometimes I'll use lard. It's just what I've got in the pantry. So today we're gonna be using some Crisco. Now, I usually measure this in 4 sides. So I wanna put a layer on the front, the bottom, the middle, and the sides. So we're just gonna get a scoop, throw it, scoop, throw it, scoop. So probably what, four big tablespoons of Crisco or lard, and just throw it on each side of the butt, all right? That's what we want. Okay, now to finish everything off, we're gonna go ahead and throw in some spices. I've got an allspice here that we're just gonna go ahead, just shake. We don't need to go heavy on the seasoning. A lot of the seasoning is already in the pork. If anything that we're gonna be using a lot of is gonna be salt. But for right now, we're just using just a little bit of powders and a little bit of seasoning here. Nothing too much, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just put in a little bit of chili powder. Now we've got a nice, good sauce. And then now we're gonna go ahead and fill this up about halfway with water. All right, now that we've got our pork, we've got our oranges, our lard, our Crisco, our seasoning, we're go ahead and ready to pour in our liquid, all right? So we're gonna pour in about 4 cups or so of water. We wanna make it at least halfway. So that was 4 cups. I'm gonna go ahead and put another 3 or 4 in. So 4, and then this will probably be, let's see, maybe another 3. So that was probably about 5 or 6 cups total. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this on a low, definitely a low heat. We want this thing to simmer, not boil yet. We wanna let this simmer for at least 3 to 5 hours on a low heat. So we just did that. Let's go ahead and put the cover on, and then we'll come back to that low heat. Now that I've left this on the stove for about an hour to let it slowly simmer, we have a nice, well-cooked pork butt. So we're gonna leave it at this temperature. We've got it on low, and it's just slowly simmering. As you can see, there's not a very big boil going on. Now, the only thing I do wanna add is probably just a little bit more Crisco to the sides. I just want just a little bit more. That'll make me happy. So as you can see, the seasoning is still on the pork. We've got our oranges still marinating there a little bit. And then about another 2 hours, so we've been on it for about an hour, hour and a half. So another 2 hours, we're gonna flip it. So that way this side can be in the juice. But see, we've got good tenderness happening, a little bit of breakthrough, but definitely not yet being able to get taken apart and shredded. But we're looking good. So let's go ahead and keep it at this temp. for just a couple more hours. We'll flip it, let it sit, and then we'll raise up the temperature just a little bit more. So let's keep going. I'm gonna see if I can submerge this orange a bit. Now that we're at a 4-hour mark, let's go ahead and flip our pork. So there's our bone. Not too much penetration yet, a little bit in the middle. So we're gonna go ahead and just flip the fat around. All right, and then we'll go ahead and flip it. So that way our fat's got nice good penetration into it. And you can see already here on this side, we've got some shredding going on. So we're gonna go ahead and pour just a little bit more water in, maybe put a little more seasoning in, and then we'll let this go ahead and set for another 3 to 4 hours. Now that it's been cooking for 7 hours, the pork shoulder, we've got a really good seasoned broth going on in here. We probably got about an 80 to 20% fat ratio, and that's what we want. A lot of the fats come out of the shoulder into the broth itself. And now what I want to do is I want to take my lid off, and I want the water to now evaporate and all the flavor, the seasoning to start just sealing into the pork shoulder. So we're gonna leave the top off. We're gonna leave this in here for another hour or so. Then we'll take it out, we'll start shredding it. But we're looking great. Look how much we rose up in with our liquid level, and we're probably gonna be able to pull that bone out with ease, very much, and that's what we want, is a nice tenderized pork shoulder. Well, it's about time to pull this shoulder out. I don't know if you guys can see, but this bone is ready to slide out like butter. I threw the shoulder onto its side. I wanted to render more of that fat into the sauce. So we're gonna go ahead and pour this out. We're gonna put this into a separate container, that way we can use it later. And then we're gonna go ahead and put it onto the slab over here. And then we'll go ahead and shred it apart and start making our carnita tacos, white boy style, California Central Valley style, Scott Barnes style. Here we go. Ooh. There we go. If I don't burn my finger, good Lord Almighty. Oh. That's it, man. Nothing. Just came off. Smooth as silk. All right. Break this all up and all right, fellas, I got the gloves out, and what I'm doing right now is I'm separating some of like the fat and the fat that I don't want. So like right here, I'm gonna get rid of some of this fat. And I'm just kind of figuring out what fats I want and what fats I don't want. If there's anything that's maybe boning in there that I don't like, I'll pick it out. But for right now, like, see, there's some things in there I just don't want, and I'll cycle through. But all in all, so now that we've got, oh, here's a good spot, like right here. See, it's really stiff. I like the fat, but it's just really stiff right here. So I'm just gonna toss it. So just a couple things here and there. Now this is a good time. What I'm doing, I've got one right now I'm gonna take over to my in-laws. We're gonna go cook these tacos over there. And then the rest, I'm gonna put this in a big container and I'm gonna freeze it. And if you get it shredded up nice and fine enough, every time you want some tacos for the week, just come in, pull this out, kind of let it sit for a couple minutes. You'll be able to pull out some of the meat. And then every night, whenever you want, you can got some meat ready to go. All right, watch this right here. Okay.
Owen made a double play.
That's good.
So he did really good.
All right.
And he hit the ball really hard. He would have had to come inside the park home run had he continued to run.
Keep
But
running.
He stopped. And
All right.
the kids played good. I mean, it's just, you know.
All right. Oh no. Yes, everything.
No, don't be so conscious. I felt bad because your location changed. I didn't know if that's gonna mess your video up.
So gonna mess it up. Alright, so we're each of these.
Look how much she did.
All right, so we're ready to go. We got our tortillas, we're gonna get carnitas. So come on, check this out. So we got 3 tortillas. I got fried up here, the oil. Get some salsa. Come on. This is how we do it right here, guys. So that we got multiple layers. We got the carnitas, we got the cheese, the salsa, and the I love the sriracha. Pretty good. Super creamy, texture's there, it's crunchy, and you get that heat from the sriracha. So definitely this is a fun recipe to check out. Easy squeezy, something really easy to do. So like always guys, like, subscribe, check me out on social media. Love you guys as always, and I'll see you on the flip side. See ya!